What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and this is the biker channel, B1. Actually, this is the B1KER Bar. And I'm going to start out with that. I've been talking about doing a weekly live stream for quite some time. And I have been wanting to do this, and basically I keep coming up with some kind of excuse why it's going to be next week or the week after or 2 weeks from then. And so I've decided that today is the day it's going to start, period. Because the best way to do it is to just fucking jump in. And that's basically the way that I've done this entire fucking channel. Every time I try to plan shit out, doesn't go so well. So this is the deal. Every Sunday, I'm going to start doing the B1KER Bar. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you need to figure the rest of that time out in the rest of the world, get on fucking Google, because I ain't doing that shit. It's all I got. 5 p.m. on Sundays. So the plan is that hopefully I'll be able to have some other people to be interviewing during the B1KER Bar. So it'll be kind of a collaborative live stream. And that's the plan for now. There's some ideas of different ways that it can go. But the bottom line is I want to just commit to 5 p.m. on Sundays to you guys. So here we are. I'm doing a 5150 subscriber update. What the fuck does that mean? That means 5,000. I can't do this fucking number thing. I've been doing this damn YouTube channel for like a year and a half, and I still can't do numbers with my hands. 5,150 subscribers plus now that have joined the fucking channel. Holy shit, man. That blows my fucking mind. I remember doing like my fucking 30 subscriber update, which some of you guys have been around for since then. That was a 30 pack because I apparently buy Coors Light in a 30 pack. And I thought like that was a reasonable thing to do. And I just wanted to talk to subscribers, even though I didn't really have any, but 30. And 10 of them were my friends. So, but either way, this is the deal. Typically, I record my subscriber updates and then just do an edit. But realistically, I just fucking talk through it in one take anyway. So why not get online, start the fucking B1KER Bar, and join it here with you guys, the guys that fucking made this happen. And I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate fucking this community that we built. When I started, I had, some ideas. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it anywhere. I mean, quite frankly, dude, overweight fucking fat guy that likes to drink beer probably more than he rides bikes, making a YouTube channel about riding bikes. And a year and a half later, here the fuck we are, right? That's fucking crazy. Only a crazy fat guy would do that. And that's why I felt like the 5150 was an appropriate number to have a fucking subscriber update / live stream / jump off the fucking bridge and try this fucking B1KER Bar thing. Those of you guys that have been following my my live streams, sometimes when I get on late at night, I've talked about this probably over the last month or two. It might even be longer than that. My memory is usually very jaded. Weird. I'm glad to see 30 of you guys up in the live stream. So basically, starting this live stream, what I wanted to do was I wanted to, kind of introduce that idea of the B1KER Bar. And then I also wanted to give back to you guys. So whenever I set up the Downeyville event, and let me tell you guys a little bit about the Downeyville event. Hey, what's up, Savant? The way the Downeyville event started was I would go to Downeyville every year, usually around my birthday. It was usually like my birthday weekend. And I'd go camping with my friends. And whenever I started the channel, it was like that time of year for me to go and go to Downeyville again. And to me, it was like, I have a lot more friends and I want them to enjoy this with me. And I'm making this channel to make a community. So why the fuck would I not do that with all of you? those of you guys that have met me, like I'm dead serious about that. Like I don't look at you guys any different than anybody else I've ever fucking ridden with. I'm not some kind of fucking anomaly on the internet that's fucking actually a cool guy. No, I'm just a regular fucking dude like the rest of you guys. So whenever I started doing that Downeyville event, it was like, hey, let's get more friends together. And as the channel grew, I was able to, you know, be able to start reaching out to different vendors and seeing about, you know, possibly, you know, getting some swag to give to my friends. Because what a better way than freaking having a channel and maybe getting some fucking free shit for yourself to hook up some free shit for your friends, right? Because seems legit to me, and if it's working out for them for marketing, then it must be fucking good, right? So this year, whenever I did Downeyville, I reached out to a bunch of different companies, and Cali was one of them, and Worldwide was one of them. Cliff reached out to me actually after I fucking threw some Instagram shade at them, and there were some different companies like Dialed MTB. They do mud guards. They wanted to contribute, and I'm gonna forget a bunch of people. I mean, Sticker had a part to do with it. God damn, I didn't write that part down. You think I would have fucking wrote that part down? This whole running a business thing apparently is not my fucking A game. So, anyways, when Downeyville happened, one of the giveaways, the big giveaway, was 3 helmets. I actually did that right, 3 helmets. 3 helmets from Cali. So they had a downhill helmet, which was like the #1 prize. And we paired that up with this bag, I think that was from Orbea, that BKXE brought. And then we had 2 other helmets. They were a Maya and a Lunati. So the Maya is the one that I wear all the time. And the Lunati, I think, is it's like their more XC-ish helmet. It might even be their Enduro helmet. I don't fucking know, actually. You think I would have looked that up too? No. So, flying by the seat of my pants, what I'm pretty good at. So, anyways, while we're doing this whole process of Jeopardy, which you guys will see later this week, we're drinking. Weird. We just done like two runs of Downeyville, and one guy, like the Jeopardy's over, and now we're trying to give these helmets out to the appropriate people, right? So the one guy is like trying on a small helmet. He needs a large. And the guy that's trying on the large helmet needs the small helmet. And apparently in our drunkenness, none of us realized that both the helmets that were needed were there. So what we did was we fucking went home where I was like, don't worry about it. Let's just keep drinking and we'll fucking straighten this shit out later with Cali. So whenever I reached out to Cali, they were like, well, we'll mail them the right size helmet. Whichever, like, if they didn't want the Lunati and they wanted the Maya, well, I'll give them they were like, we'll give them the Maya. We'll ship it to their house. We'll get it to the right size. We'll even give them the color that they wanted so that, you know, they're happy with what they want. That's fucking really cool. So then I'm like, so what am I going to do with these other helmets that I have? And I'm thinking, well, I got to drive down to Morgan Hill and fucking drop them off because A, I'm too cheap and too lazy to ship them. And B, that gives me a good excuse to drive down there and ride like Santa Cruz or something. Unfortunately, they weren't down with my fucking riding game because they told me, take those helmets and give them away. Hence, here we are today. So I have 2 helmets that are left over from Downeyville that somehow we're going to give away during this live stream. I haven't worked those fucking logistics out just quite yet. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm thinking somebody either gives me like a sad story of why they deserve it, or they make me laugh. One of the two. There's only 2 sizes. So I have this Maya, which is not according to the box, which we found out was incorrect as well. Probably was my fault. So there's an extra small Maya here. So this is an extra small / small. It's, I believe they call this charcoal. and orange. So if you have a Fox 36 helmet or a Fox 36 helmet, if you have a Fox 36 fork and a small melon or a child that has an orange bike, this is going to be a good helmet for you. So this one right here is up for grabs. And that's the Maya in extra small. If you guys want to know how they size their shit, go to their website, figure it out. You're a fucking grown man. I also have a small medium Lunati. And this is, if somebody wants to tell me what the hell a Lunati is, that'd be great. So this thing I've actually never looked at because I'm like, that's blue. I don't want a blue helmet. I don't even care. God damn, these boxes are good. So this one got a little neon on it. Nice blue color. Sweet ass helmet, actually. Fuck you guys. Never mind. I'm keeping it. I don't know what's going on with that thing. Oh, this must be some kind of rigging for like a light or something. Check that shit out. Oh, wow. Imagine that right there in the fucking bag. Oh, so there's like an attachment for a GoPro or a light that you can just slide right onto this part of the helmet and put that on your helmet. How about that? So that's a, what did I say it was? A small medium. So check their sizes. I'll tell you, I have a big fucking melon, and the small medium actually fits me. Whenever I got my Maya, I went with the large, extra large, just because the small medium was like all the way extended on my head. And I wanted to, just in case it was cold when I was riding it, if I had like a hat or something on, I wanted to have that little extra bit of room. So check the website before you start telling your sob stories and your really funny stories. And then I will pick one of you motherfuckers, or I'll do something outside of that because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. But these helmets are going to be gone by the end of this live stream. So aside from that, I also have for giveaway as a package deal one of my mud guards with my fucking pretty little face on it. Look at that. I got a hand up koozie because they were one of the other sponsors that I just fucking forgot. And a bunch of stickers from different people that were there. We got some like chipmunk stickers in there. We got something from Bike Teacher that has a coupon on it. Got some Worldwide Cyclery. They were part of the sponsors. We got, here's a sticker from Bikes, Beards, and Beers. That's a Snaggletooth's channel. So there's some stuff in there. And then I'll also throw into this bag that goes out with this. I can put this sticker back in here. Apparently I'm going to have to put another Worldwide sticker in there. I just fucked that one up. Some chain wax also. This chain wax is from Dialed MTB. They're the ones that make the mud guards, and they also do chain waxes and lubes and stuff like that. So since I have more lube than I know what to do with, hey man, I'm 40. Can't use all lube anymore. That'll be another prize. So how did I manage? Apparently I opened that other beer and I forgot I had this one. It was empty anyway. Fuck it. All right, so we got Bearded MTBR extra small here. Oh, right on, dude. I gotta catch up on the shit going on over here. Can't wait for the Jeopardy episode. You and me both, except for I don't want to edit it. It's gonna be fucking hard as hell. Berms and Brews likes the colors. Dude, I'm sweating my fucking ass off right now. How about a really sad story that's funny as shit? I like that, Ski Bum. You're on the right path. Ono Bissy has no more beers at home. Sad stories is he wants the black one. There's not a black one. There's a charcoal one. You have to be an extra small or a small size head though. I don't want to send this helmet to somebody that doesn't have the right size melon. So what was the mudguard design? The mudguard design is what I call the thumbs up design. I have it on my website. If you guys don't win and you want to buy it, you can pick it up. That's just me and my ugly mug. Look at this. Here, watch. Let me see if I can do this. This awesome editing skills. Watch this. Just like this. So that's what you get. Brian Vaughn says he has the Maya, and he really likes it. I like the Maya a lot. I definitely do. It's probably one of the most comfortable helmets that I've ever had. Rob loves SRAM brakes. You're fucking right, I do. I love throwing them away. All right. So, what was the other thing? Can you guys hear that music? If you can't hear the music, let me know, because I don't want to get fucking flagged because my neighbor's driving around. My fucking live stream taking off. I can't monetize that shit with my neighbors fucking bouncing badass music or whatever the fuck they're doing over there. Too small from a big head. Sweet, thanks. Let's see here. Wanna Ride Bike says we have the same name. I bet you guys know. Here, and this is what I was gonna do. Since the Biker Bar doesn't have an interview this week, because I just decided to fucking pull the trigger. What my plan was like the interview would be like a little bit about me and some stuff that maybe I haven't talked about on the channel and things of that nature. So that's actually a good one, is that, you know, the guy up there says, yes, same name as me. I go by Robert. Robert's actually my middle name. I'm one of those people that has lived their entire life fucking confused. My first name is actually Harold. I was named after my grandfather. He was a world-renowned doctor, and so was my dad. So my grandfather was Harold. My dad went by Robert, or Bob. Actually, it goes by Bob. And I went by Robbie when I was a little kid. And my cousins back home, bless their heart, still fucking call me Robbie. It's so goddamn annoying being 40 years old out at a bar with your cousin, and she's like, "Hey, Robbie, come over here." So just in honor of my cousin, let's all shoot her the fucking bird, because she'll do it again. I promise. So there's a little something about me. I'm also the third. So imagine growing up being Harold Robert Schumacher the third. This is what makes you have a fucked up sense of humor. So, because obviously, like, how do you fucking end up with a name like that, dude? My dad must have been lazy as shit. He's like, I just made a baby. What do you want to name him? I don't know. Just name him the same as me and the last guy. I mean, fucking A, for real? Like really, 3 fucking generations and you still can't come up with a new goddamn name? I fucked that all up when I had my son, Trent, because I was like, we're not doing this. I have some creativity to me. So, here we go. Wanna Ride Bikes is a third too. Imagine that. Brian Vaughn says, so you don't like being called Robbie? No, I don't like being called Robbie. I don't prefer being called Harold, even though my ex-wife calls me that because she knows it bothers me. Imagine that. That's my name in her contact of her phone. Weird. And the other one that I don't like is B1KER. That's what my daughter calls the channel because she knows it fucking annoys me. I'm like, it's Biker. Why the fuck? But there's people out there that always do the B1KER. And so if you're one of those people, you get a shiny star and are definitely not winning the prize. So, Mike Tom says, imagine being a white guy's name with an Asian last name. Yeah, that's probably that's a good one. I feel you, Mike. Tennessee says, do a shot. Oh, fuck, dude. There's one guy on this channel that always talks me into doing shots. His name's John Zerko or something like that. He came up to Downeyville, actually. He brought a fucking entire cooler full of Lagunitas for me. That was pretty fucking cool. And he talked me into, those of you guys that follow the channel a lot and probably live on the West Coast or Australia, have a lot of times, weird, I'm like fly by the seat of my pants. I get on at like 11 o'clock at night. A lot of times those live streams I just delete, and I delete them for like a couple of reasons. A, I don't necessarily need me being fucking wasted on the internet fucking forever. B, I talk to people about, sometimes there's some things that are personal. Maybe I don't want everybody to know. And C, I feel like that there's a certain part of going live and like really putting myself out there that I feel like should be special to those people that were there. And sometimes then there's certain content or really good content that I want to leave, and I'll leave those live streams up. But a lot of times I delete them. And I was going somewhere with that story about why I delete my fucking live streams, but apparently shiny ball syndrome is strong in this one. Colt Hawkins says he has $3, so he won't be passing on his name, and probably wouldn't. Well, dude, $3, I don't feel bad for you, man. Or good for you. I don't know how to fucking say what I'm trying to say. All I was thinking about is once my daughter got to the age that she had boobies, it fucking changed my world. Because now I'm like fucking angry about every guy that looks at her. It was fine when she looked like a little boy with long hair. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I got a daughter. I love her. She's great. Now it's like, really, dude? Can't do that. So, moving on. What's up, BKXE? How you doing, man? Uploading to the hotel Wi-Fi. Oh, man, that'd be awesome if you could jump in, but I totally understand. Let's hear your sob story. Crashed into Poison Oak 10 days ago. Did find the first 2 days, and now it just keeps coming back. Must be in my car or on my riding pack. Yeah, that's a very, very common story, and rather funny to tell you the truth. No, I get Poison Oak if I'm in the same fucking area code as it, or zip code, either way. I totally know where you're coming from. I will tell you, Brian, that one thing when I crash into Poison Oak that I do is all my clothes obviously get washed, gloves, and then I use that Brush Hero Soap Star that I have, or those of you that have anything else, get yourself like a Dawn detergent, like a Dawn, something that breaks grease really well. Clean your fucking bike with that, because it's probably all over your bike, and you touch your bike, you know, your fork or whatever to put it up there. Could be in your car. Something that breaks grease too really well. If you're gonna, doesn't smell good, but the Army taught me fucking Simple Green will clean the fuck out of everything. So probably get rid of it that way. Other than that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate Poison Oak. It's really why I love riding in Tahoe this time of year, because you get up in elevation and Poison Oak disappears, so you don't have to ride around being plant paranoid. So, how many people in this live stream right now fit the extra small range, or have a daughter or a son or a homeless person that they would be able to give this helmet to? Let's see what happens. Well, I'm waiting for the live stream to catch up. I will say is I bought these wipes. They're on a lot of my videos, IVX. And anytime that I freaking think I'm around Poison Oak, I use those IVX wipes. They're after the ride, and just wipe off. And I use them. I'll actually like wipe my handlebars, like my grips if I need to, or my seat or my fork or something like that with those wipes. I've been pretty successful with those wipes. I read somebody's wife at the same time. So we got Colt, his kids and his wife. Colt's got 3 daughters. I feel bad for Colt and his 3 daughters. How old are your daughters, Colt? 6-year-old son that could use it, says the dragon. David. What's up, David? How you doing? Want to ride bikes? How did I get to that? His wife is small, and she's a beginner. Bearded MTBR. Oh, wow. You're losing a bunch of... Dude, Tennessee, this is the best comment that I always hear. People telling me that I'm losing weight. I have actually gained weight since I talked to you guys about losing weight. Lone Ranger needs one for his parakeet. That's awesome. 12, 8, and 5. 2 daughters and a stepdaughter. One of BC wants the blue one. Sob story, stuck in Key Largo with no real trails. He's working it. We're going to go with Colt. Colt's got 3 kids that can go through this fucking helmet. So, Colt, hopefully you are on Instagram. And if you are you on Instagram, Colt? Go ahead and answer that. I have a highly technical way of how I'm going to fucking do this shit. Where's Colt? Answering my Instagram question. If you're on Instagram, tell me what your Instagram name is. And then what I'm going to do, because I fucking remember shit about as good as a fucking rock, I'm not going to take a selfie. I'm going to take a picture. Maybe. Put your Instagram name up there, Colt. I'm going to take a picture of it. Then you can send me your address on Instagram. And I will ship you this helmet for you, your daughters, and or your wife. Whichever one of those fucking use it. I really appreciate all the support from all of you guys. Especially BKXE, who's still trying to get the free helmet. I will send it cash on delivery, so be weird if it didn't show up that way. If he doesn't tell me what his Instagram name is, we're fucked. I'm just going to give it away again. There he is. Wow. Yeah, just shoot me your address, dude. We'll give that to you. So that's one down. That was pretty fucking easy. I love how fucking politically, that's not what I was trying to say, how democratically I fucking gave that away. Absolutely no freaking idea what I'm doing. I'm not a Key Largo fan, but I'm here to help a friend for the summer. Moving to Phoenix in October. Oh, right on. Sad sob story. 6 months away from my beautiful one. Oh, that does suck, dude. What size helmet are you? Hopefully you're a small medium. I'm thinking about it. So I'm starting a channel with where you ride with veterans who have PTSD. They will not need a bike or anything. So the helmet would be an individual that would be riding with me. Interesting, Henry. I can't read Henry, apparently, at all. Man, that's really, I'm supposed to have some time in between giving shit away, Henry. Damn, Henry's fucking with me. I like that one. Fucking A. You know what? Something else I wanted to tell you guys. I'm gonna hold off on that. Henry, you better not leave live stream. Fucking might be in there. I'm waiting for the blue one. But you don't use Instagram? Guess what, on a Bissy? You either get on Instagram or you could get on Facebook. You can tell me what your name on it is. If you follow my channel on Facebook too, then there will be some opportunity there. Actually, those of you that do use Instagram and like having a bike computer, I have this thing here. Inside of this box is Pandora, and that's it. All right, good day. No, inside of this box is a prize that is going to be given away on Instagram next week. So it goes along with this. During the Biker Jeopardy, I ask an Instagram question that whoever answers it, they have to also follow Mountain Bike Geek, which I'll put in the Jeopardy question, and follow BKXE. This is an official, documented, original BKXE Garmin Phoenix watch. Yes, it's used. He apparently didn't like it, and he sent it to me. And I had got one from C-Lock that has a heart rate on it. So this one doesn't have a heart rate on it. Garmin Phoenix 3. It's actually a great watch. I was going to get a letter of authentication from BKXE. I'll try to do that before I ship this out. But basically, whoever answers that Instagram question correctly and follows me, obviously, BKXE and Mountain Bike Geek, I'll pick somebody out of that and they'll get this thing. It's like a $300 or $400 watch. I don't know how much it is, but it's a good watch. I really like the one that I'm using. I just like the heart rate on there. So this will be part of the Instagram question of the Jeopardy video that should be out this week. God, I'm putting a lot of pressure on fucking getting my editing done. That's my neighbor. He's leaving. He's a Cowboys fan, and that's why I like him. Tennessee says he belongs to a veterans adventure group. Ride it out, and although I need a helmet, I second giving it to Henry, as I have personally been given the ability to use equipment and bikes. Yeah, I'm really digging what Henry's got going on there. Let's see what else we got going. We got to get the one with the heart rate. Yeah, that's honestly that's why I did as well. I like having that heart rate information, but I think having the ability to have a watch that tracks your ride, tells your elevation, gain and loss, and puts that, it'll upload it straight to Garmin as well as Strava too. So if you're a Strava person, I don't like Strava for like terms of like racing other people or whatever, but I really love the ability to go back and the way that it displays the information. I think it's a little more fun than how Garmin does it, just because you can see certain sections. So whenever you've bombed down a hill and you thought you bombed down a hill faster than anybody else, you can go back and look at it, and you'll find out that you'll find out. Sorry, I got stuck reading a comment. You'll find out actually maybe you were or maybe you weren't. So Tim Yerkes needs a Shiva from Cali. Hey, Tim, I'm pretty sure you're on my Patreon, and on Patreon, I have like I think it's a 25% discount with Cali. So if you're going to get a Shiva from them, definitely swing by Patreon. If you're not part of Patreon yet, join Patreon. It's $1 a month. I mean, you don't have to do the happy hour. The happy hour is $5 a month, but if you just join for $1 a month, you can see the coupons. So that would be probably worth $12 a year. What's up, John? We were talking about you earlier. Somebody was trying to get me to a shot. Got Dad Bod up in here. Congrats on the 5150. Thank you very much, dude. Is it Shark Week? I didn't even know if it was Shark Week. I just put this on because I was fucking hot and I'm in the garage. I was working like a slave today. I was supposed to go do this hike with C-Lock, and instead he wanted to go somewhere else, so I stayed home and actually did what I was supposed to do. Friggin' clean my damn gutters out and cut a bunch of limbs off my tree, so that wasn't fun. I had another story I was going to tell you guys. Part of this update is, telling some stuff that I haven't told before. So some people ask me, oh, wow, this is backwards. Some people ask me why I have this tattoo. And sadly, the main reason that I have this tattoo is because I watched Dusk Till Dawn when I was a young kid, and I thought George Clooney just looked sick as fuck with that fucking tattoo. And it does have a few things kind of buried in it. I have the Eye of Ra here. It's a Egyptian hieroglyph. They thought the sun was the god, and I have a little bit of a story behind that. I have my my initials are back here, RS3, and so there's a little bit of stuff buried in there. But ultimately, the main reason that I ended up with this tattoo is because George Clooney, and because George Clooney in Dusk Till Dawn, and the fact that I thought that if I got a tattoo like this, Selma Hayek may turn into a snake and eat me. And if I can have any opportunity for Selma Hayek to eat me, I'm in. So here we are. All right. Oh, right on, Burns and Brews. Thanks for joining Patreon, man. I appreciate it. Let's see what else we got going on here. Somebody else took a shot. Tennessee's got Jody Bennett. I don't know what's going on here. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. Make a better story for it. Oh, that's probably, you're probably right. I could actually make a story up that I got the tattoo and maybe like someone did sleep with me or eat me. I meant eat me. I mean, that's what I was going for. I definitely wasn't going for her trying to sleep with me. Holy shit. That beer in front of the shark mouth looks funny. Oh, that does look funny. All right. Where are we at? 68 people in here. Having a good time. Once again, dude, the reason that this live stream is here for those of you that joined is that I'm going to start doing the Biker Bar every Sunday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. If you want to figure it out for the rest of the world, get on Google. I'm not a fucking mathematician. So that's going to be the plan. The plan is going to be live streamed every week at that time. And hopefully I'm going to have some interviews with some people. The way I'm planning on doing the interviews for the Biker Bar is not necessarily all bike related. So I want to talk to people about like who they are and just let the conversation go. And if we talk about politics or religion or Pornhub, I mean, whatever it is that we talk about. So it'll just be a fun place to just have a casual conversation. I'm going to take those live streams. I'm going to upload them to the podcast arena. And then they'll be available for podcasts as well. So I'll do my best not to like talk about something that you can't see. And if I am, I'm going to explain it, that kind of thing. So that's the idea. What's up, tag along? Yeah, I did. My beard is a little smaller. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to shave your beard because I never basically what I do normally is just grow my beard until I'm annoyed with it and shave it off. And so this last time I was like, oh, I need to clean it up. And I watched these videos and they all said like shave down. And I thought I knew better than them. I shaved up. It was weird that they told me not to do that. And then it got really short. So weird. 0 bites. I used to ride BMX as a kid. Haven't ridden. Actually haven't been on a BMX bike since before 2000. So that's part of the reason that I want to build the Chameleon, to have a bike that I can build single speed and kind of fuck around on around town. I see Beck. Yes, the plan is to always have guests on the Biker Bar. So that's the plan going forward. If I run into a week where I'm not going to have a guest, then I'll figure out something else. So maybe I'll select somebody out of my Patreon to get on. I think that ultimately what the Biker Bar is meant to be about is just like a casual conversation between two people that ride bikes that other people might want to listen to. So whether or not it's all bike related, that might not happen. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Need another beer. Woo. I'm sitting here. I gotta get you guys over the beer can. I need some beer can help. Whoop, that's not it. Oh wait, that is the right one, except for I don't have it pointing the right way. Whoop. Got me a new sticker the other day. U.S. Army. All right. What should I do? Kind of over the Coors Light right now. I'll step the game up. We'll go the IPA route. I got this bottle opener from Park Tool. Looks like a water bottle in a cage. Tell me that's not pretty fucking cool. All right. Back to this shit. Here's a good reason. I have some fun videos coming up. I'm supposed to be doing an interview with a local brewery. So that I think will be really, really fun. Unfortunately, my fucking real job got in the way of doing the video. So I figured that my new boss and the CEO that had a meeting with me, or I'm sorry, the president of the company had a meeting with me. I shouldn't cancel the meeting so I can go do a biker interview of a beer distributor in the morning, because that means I'm going to show up drunk. So, Tennessee, my MOS is 11B. I was an infantryman. Young and dumb. Where'd the guy go? Where'd the guy go with the Henry? Is Henry still in here? Oh yeah, there he is. So Henry, were you in the military as well? I'm 6'2". I always say 6'3" with boots, because whenever I was online dating, when I met my lady, I had 6'3" on there, and it wasn't because I was lying about my height like every other guy online, but I actually just forgot how tall I was. And she like tried to bust my chops about it. I was like, seriously, I'm 6'2". It's not like I'm lying about being short. And I was like, I just fucking forgot. So I'm 6'3" with boots. Oh, Henry was a Marine. Never mind, he's out. No, just kidding. Right on, dude. Thanks for your service, brother. So Henry, I don't want to give you this Lunati. What I want to do is, hang on a second. I actually had a large, extra large Maya that I didn't know what I was going to do with, but you just fucking solved that problem for me. So that's the one that I'm going to send to you. So apparently the giveaway just got a little bigger. So go ahead and shoot me your Instagram name up on there so I can take a fucking picture of it. You can send me your address and I'll send you that one, because most of us fucking military guys have big melons, right? I appreciate your service and I appreciate what you're doing. And I really, really liked what you said there. And even if you just take it for yourself and you don't tell anybody else, I don't give a fuck, dude. Hooking a brother up, dude, somebody else fucking served. I'm down with that. You know? I feel like the supply sergeant right now. I'm just handing out shit. What's up with Henry's fucking Instagram name? When you say Henry's Instagram name. If Henry's not following me on Instagram, I'm gonna fucking not send him the helmet. He said the channel's in the works. You don't need a channel. I'm talking about Instagram. You gotta have an Instagram, don't you? Instagram or Facebook, whichever one you got. You need to send me your Instagram or your Facebook name on this chat right now, so that I know when you message me with your address, you're not some other dude on the internet trying to get a free helmet. That's all I'm trying to do here. What's up, Berms and Brews? Christmas in July, right? Fucking hey, dude. Never thought giving away shit was so easy. We have to say that fucking a big, big thanks to Cali Protectives. Because if it wasn't for Cali Protectives and what they gave to me, I wouldn't be able to give this to you guys. You know? So, I mean, obviously, the 3 dudes that played fucking Jeopardy already got some helmets out of the deal. And here we end up with a couple more helmets that I ended up giving away too. So, really, really, really appreciate it. So, Henry, is that Instagram or is that Facebook? Yeah, they got a cool logo too, right? Cool. Thompson wants a shout out. Boom. There you go. I did that for a BKXE because he loves it when people ask for shout outs. Yeah, Cali actually does stand behind their product. For those of you guys that don't know, if you buy a Cali helmet, I have a fucking code that I give to people for 15%. I think it's Cali Biker 15. That'll give you 15% off Cali helmet. And if you buy a Cali helmet and you break it on the trail, you can call them up and send that helmet back to them and they'll give you new ones. They have a free product replacement. That's legit. Thanks, Henry. I'm going to take a picture of the fact that it's Instagram, too, because I will forget. I'm pretty sure his Instagram is at Justin Ramsey. Love it. So, Thompson, the giveaway, so far we've given away 2 helmets. We gave away a Maya, extra small, to a dude that has 3 daughters, bless his heart, and a wife. That's fucking 4 chicks and him. He definitely needs a helmet. And then Henry has a little veterans thing that he does, and he rides with veterans, and they need some gear for them when they show up, because sometimes they maybe don't have it. So I'm giving him that helmet. It's a personal one I was trying to give one of my friends, and I just did. So here we are. Let's see. Oh yeah, Brian Vaughn said they did a warranty replacement on his knee pads. Actually, he was wearing the strike knee pads, the ones that I wear. They're fucking super comfortable. He's wearing them in Downeyville. He had an accident, and the accident wasn't too bad, and he ripped the knee pad, the kind of like cloth part, not the pad part. Saved his ass, kept him from bleeding out. But I told him, dude, hit him up. I mean, there's a good possibility they'll hook you up, and they did. So he ended up getting new set of pads from that. So Kelly is a fucking stand-up company. I can't say enough about them. I mean, first of all, just having a fucking helmet replacement that's legit. So you can't go wrong there. Buy a helmet and get 2, right? You know, if you fucking break, I can't tell you, like every time I've ever broken a helmet, I went and got a new one and then broke another one. And then at that point, yeah, the algorithm's off. But like almost every time, dude, I've had a new one. Always, I mean, they're not cheap, dude. I mean, even if you buy like a half decent one, it's still like 80, 90, 100 bucks. If you buy a really good one, it's like 2 bills, you know, or more. So to have them be willing to replace that tells you a lot about them, because money-wise, they should not do that. They should just fucking let you buy a new one. My ex stole all my shit, and we got bikes and helmets back, nothing else, still recouping shit back up. Are you serious? Want to ride bikes? That sucks. It was funny, though. I can't remember if you want to ride bikes was wanting the blue helmet. I broke a bell, said sorry about your luck. Yeah, you know, a lot of companies, that is what it is. Cool Thompson, how am I doing the giveaway? Purely by however the fuck I feel. So yours had a heart attack. That sucks, dude. You going through a divorce or something right now? Where do you live? Mark Rides Bike says it about right, dude. Bottom line, dude, helmets are worth the money because, yeah, dude, it's your melon. And I'll tell you, I honestly, I rode mountain bike from the early 90s until like 2006 or 2007, whenever I broke my first helmet. And I remember about like whenever I was like riding, I remember thinking to myself, is this really worth it? Like, is it worth the heat? Is it worth the like pain in the ass of like fucking, like, I obviously never bounced my fucking head off anything. What does it matter? And and this is a good story to go along with what I'm trying to do on the live stream here. Like, is it really worth wearing a helmet? And at that point, I did take a break of riding. It was probably almost about 10 years. But either way, I mean, it's been a long time been riding bikes on a pretty consistent level and never had an issue. And right around that time, I was going down Confluence, which you see me do a lot in Auburn. And I stuffed my front fork, and I hit the ground so fucking hard. I never, ever knew that saying, like, you got your bell rung, actually meant that it sounded like a bell. I just thought it was like a figure of speech. And I hit the ground so hard. And I remember when I hit the ground, it sounded like somebody fucking took like a sledgehammer and just slammed it into the Liberty Bell. It was like, Merca, motherfucker. Like, it was like, dong. And I like kind of like pulled my shit back together, dude. And I took my helmet off because because I felt all this, and the side of the helmet was just like caved in. And at that point, I was like, yep, 10, 20 years of riding with no fucking like accidents was worth that moment. So yeah, dude, wear a fucking helmet. Yes. And if you crash, replace it. Because once you fucking like banged one in good, dude, all the way that like it's supposed to like decompress the energy of you fucking hitting the ground, like that's gone. So you don't want that to happen twice. So somehow one of our bikes said his friend lost the nipple when he opened the door. Took it right off. I missed part of that story, but that sounds fucking hilarious. Oh, he's shooting his zingers, dude. All right. Mark rides bike, said he's been knocked out before. I rang my bell once too skiing. And that was whenever I realized I never wore a helmet skiing. And I remember thinking to myself, like, all these years, like I mountain biked. And at that point, it was probably like 25 years that I've been mountain biking. And I also skied every year. And I never fucking wore a helmet skiing. And whenever I rang my bell skiing that day, I thought to myself, here I am on the ski slope. Like one of my friends, we had a Garmin with us one day. We hit like over 60 miles an hour on our downhill. And I'm thinking, here I am skiing at like 60 plus miles an hour and on ice, basically, surrounded by trees. And I'm not wearing a fucking helmet. But I wear one when I'm mountain biking and I'm normally maybe 20 miles an hour. Tops, you know, like yeah, on a good day, dude, you might get over 35 or something like that. I was like, at that moment, I bought a helmet for skiing too. So your brain is obviously important. One ride bike says going down a hill, someone opened their door and he hit it and flipped right on his chest, slid like 10 feet. Plus he had no shirt on. Shit, it was the 80s, but we didn't know any better. I'm sure he just got right up to you and was like, Herka. Fucking love it. Oh, dude, that reminds me. I'm going to tell another story. The point of the live stream. Tell you guys some shit that I never fucking told anybody else. This year here, it's kind of got a little funky shape to it because I rode BMX a lot when I was a kid. And we used to like, we were just hooligans, man. I mean, back in the late 80s, early 90s, I mean, it's just like, that's what you did on bikes, right? You know, you got off of school and go out, ride bikes, maybe fucking smoke some pot or something, go ride around and be hellions. Like, trash day was our favorite day of the week because everybody would have all their like recycling bins and their trash out. And we just like ride down the street, do kickouts on every fucking trash can. Like, the entire street would just have fucking recycling laying all over the place. And I mean, it was like when they started those recycling bins, we were stoked because like, you hit that recycling bin, you heard it. All the balls and shit like that. So anyways, one day we were out riding and it was kind of later in the day. And we were doing kickouts on fucking trash cans and these cops started chasing us. So we're fucking hauling ass because that just makes it fun, right? You're like, that's the whole reason we're doing this shit. So somebody chases us. We're fucking hauling ass down the street. We turn down this little like an alleyway in between two buildings. Not an alleyway, but like a walkway in between two buildings. Because we're like, oh, we can lose the cops this way. So we shoot down this little like walkway. And there's some railroad tracks. Pick up the bike, run over the railroad tracks, jump back on the bike, shoot through this little fucking like construction kind of zone thing that was there. And we're coming around the corner of this building. And lo and behold, I had always ridden through there in the daytime because like that's just like the shortcut that we took. I never went through there when it was like dusk. And at that point of the day, they put a chain up to stop people from driving back into this like it was like a loading area for like materials for some kind of construction company, like sand and rocks and shit. And so they put this chain up and I turned that corner, man, and I fucking saw that chain and I tried to bunny hop it because it was like last minute. I was like, oh shit, dude, tried to bunny hop it. I don't know if it was my front tire or my rear tire. One of those tires fucking caught the chain. And I just hit the ground like, came to a fucking halting stop. And by that point, I knew the cops were coming back around the road to kind of come back the way that we came. So I jumped back on the bike, fucking just start hauling ass. We shot this way, shot this way. And when I got home, my ear was like ripped. Like there was like a considerable rip. Like I kind of like if you took a piece of paper and was like it was like that. I'm just like dripping blood all over the fucking place. I got back to my place or back to my where I lived, and I had to like pick rocks out of my face and my ear so that we could clean it up. And so I got this little divot on my ear and a fun story to tell people. So there you go. Little one. I actually forgot about that. I haven't told that one in a long time. One of my buddies that's on here every once in a while, he actually was with, it was either him, this guy named Koble, and this guy named Ness. I can't remember. I know Koble was with me. I can't remember if Ness was with me, but they both follow the channel as well. So let's see what we got going on in the chat. Mark Wright's bike said he had a pedal strike and went straight to the taint. That doesn't sound fun. MTB2C said he was on a downhill with a sharp left at the bottom, all way forward, hit a footbridge, went OTB face planted into the bridge, scorpioned my bike over my ear and was hanging off the bridge. I don't know what that, I think it was a typo, but holy shit, that sucks. MTB Trail Hustler says he needs a new helmet. Had a Smith, was expensive, saved your head. Their crash replacement's 30%. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, man, I'm telling you, dude, Cali's crash replacement is 100%. They give you a new one. So reevaluate if you want to buy another Smith for 30% or you want to buy a Cali and have the option to replace that. That's up to you. One of Ride Bikes said, drank pure grain in a cemetery while cops chased us, and all I know is I was waking up thinking I was dead with all the tombstones. I was scared shitless. Digging it. Tennessee wants to know when I'm heading to Tennessee. I will tell you, I need to get my Patreon to a certain point that makes me traveling like a possibility. So far, it's gotten me to a point that has got me an EVOC bag. So I do have an EVOC bag. It's actually hanging up here right now. Here, I'll show you. Got the EVOC bag. So I'm ready to travel. Whoop. Right there it is. However, I can't afford it. So until that Patreon gets up to a point that I can afford travel, the bag's gonna hang there in my garage, making me sad. But that's the plan. So if you guys have $1 a month to give to a fat guy that's trying to fucking live a dream, go do it. If you actually want some extra content like longer cut videos or early release, join the happy hour crew. Either way, dude, happy hour crew or the fucking the Coors Light. I always forget what I call the $1 a month. I'm just gonna change the $1 a month to the $1 a month club because fucking I always forget what the hell I called it. It was like testing the water or Coors Light or something like that. Either way, the $1 a month club gets you into the clan. But ultimately, what it is, dude, is you guys are trying to support me. So if you're on the happy hour crew, that's the $5 a month. That I do send out a sticker pack for that. So it is what it is. I write everybody a letter as well whenever they join the happy hour crew, or if you buy stickers or something like that, usually write a letter. Tell you all my deep dark secrets. But no, I don't. But either way, it's something. I feel like it's something that I should do whenever you guys are contributing to me. The $1 a month doesn't get that because I'm not sending out stickers, so I'm not just writing letters. either way, I need the Patreon to keep the channel going or to get me to the point where I can travel. So until then, I'm just freaking robbing the kids' fucking college fund. What's up, Brian Vaughn? Did the Yaman. Thanks, Brian, dude. Those of you guys that don't know, the Yaman is, if you hashtag Yaman, it's going into a fund to get me to Jamaica. Trying to ride in Jamaica, it would be a lifetime goal of mine to be able to do that. Hopefully, I can do that here before next year. So the way that works out is if you Yaman, whoever has the highest Yaman for the stream gets down in the corner. And at the end of the stream, or for the next stream, then you stay down there until somebody does anything. So like if nobody does another stream or another Yaman for this stream, then he'll stay up there for the next one. But if somebody does a buck on the next one, they'll knock him off. Thanks a lot, Brian Vaughn. I really appreciate it. I truly, truly do. All right, Shannon. Thanks for joining the Patreon, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. One Ride Bike says he's just trying to ride. You know what, One Ride Bikes? I have nothing to say to you. I'm actually fucking hungry. Bill T says my cat licks plastic bags. That's good shit. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Yeah, so like Angry Biker said, I try to get like discounts with any vendor that I'm working with, and I put them up on my Patreon as well. There's a little tag that will show you all the posts that are for coupons. So what Angry Biker is saying is basically, if you join the Patreon and you use the coupons, you'll probably save more money than it costs. So he said he did. And definitely, if you're on the Buck a Month Club, there's no way you're going to not beat that. I mean, and if you're not on the Buck a Month Club and you're in the Happy Hour crew, $5 a month, so that's $60 a year. But I mean, fucking like I said earlier, it's like 25% off of Cali. I'm pretty sure you can get close to $60 for a year. Help a brother out, right? I was going to do a bike shop view, and then they got nasty as hell. I missed something there. So, anyways. Oh, I also changed my sticker pack just recently for the Patreon. How do I show you guys this? I don't know if I have one in here to show you. Let's see. I know I have one in my truck, but that would take me too long to get to. No, I don't have one in here. Basically, on my new sticker pack, I have these Band-Aids, and they're fucking hilarious. Actually, that's how I can tell you. They're hilarious because they're like, Sticker did this for Downeyville, and they were handing them out. And they're Band-Aids, and his said sticker going, we changed it to say biker. But so when your bike gets a scratch on it, and you can't fucking fix it, right? What does it need? It needs a fucking Band-Aid. So here, I'll show it real quick. I got this over here. Well, I'm gonna break something. I can't look at the TV and the Band-Aid at the same time. There we go. Oh wow, the sun's all fucked up. Here, I need a pointer so I can see at the same time. Here we go. Whoop. So right here, the fucking swing arm took a big gash. Now I got a Band-Aid on there. So that's in the Patreon sticker pack. It's a biker Band-Aid. So if your bike gets fucked up, you can fix it. Seems legit to me, so. How is the sun out? I don't know. Apparently it's fucking still summertime. You must be back east or something. So anyways, we got the biker sticker as part of the sticker pack now. And what else is in the sticker pack? Oh, the biker beer is on there. I didn't know I was going to talk about these, so let's see if I can get over closer to it. This right here, whoop, Apparently I can't do that. Anybody wants seasickness? Keep watching. So this right here is a beer that says Biker on it. That's in the sticker pack. There's like a hat in there. Oh yeah. This hat right here, that's in the sticker pack. Here, this is what it looks like in the biker garage. This is what I'm looking at. Inception, bitches. All right. Enough of that. Back up to the live stream. All right. It's science, somebody said. Right? All right. So now, getting to the point where A, it's getting hot, and B, I'm enjoying my beer. So we're going to do the next giveaway right now. The next helmet that I'm giving away is this blue Cali. If I was on Instagram, it would be like this. I don't know how you do that on Instagram. Fucking, I work in IT and I don't know how to do this. I think it's probably an app. Whew, that was like a workout. So it's a Cali Lunati, small, medium, with a very difficult box. Here it is. And has these things for a light or a GoPro that you can just slide right into the top of the helmet right there. Hold that shit right up there. So I really want to give this helmet away to somebody. I'm thinking, who has a small to medium sized head that I can give this helmet to? Let me make sure who's in the audience. Now that we got it down to 48. Oh, nope, 47. I start to give shit away, people leave. That's funny. So, who has the small to medium head size that wants the blue Cali Lunati? I feel like I want to say Illuminati every time I say it. Mike Berger's got next after that. I will say that size, like I normally wear a large, extra large with every other helmet. I can fit a small, medium with them. The only reason that I went to the large, extra large was so that I had a helmet that I could put still a hat on if it was like if I was riding in the snow. Tennessee, I need it. I need the Illuminati. Mark rides bikes. I'm drinking the IPA here from Lagunitas. Oh, I forgot which camera I was using. I'm gonna get another beer. I'm waiting to see if the guy that I want to give it to actually wears the right size head. I can't remember. Let's switch this over to the beer can. Another beer. Oh, it could be you. Maybe I already saw it and I'm just bullshitting. My switch hit. We'll do Coors Light. Where's my guy? Uh-oh. How do I know? He must have walked away. All that work that he put into talking me into freaking giving him this helmet, now he split. Which one of you guys been putting all this effort in for this helmet? Trying to see him come up. He ain't coming up. Joel's gonna drink the beer. Burner, 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 burner. Want to ride bikes? What size helmet do you wear, dude? You got all the funny stories. You got all the sad sob stories. I'm just going to stand here and wait. His wife is the one that needs a new helmet. Tell me why she needs a new helmet. Other than dealing with you. Has a small hot noggin. Does her bike match this? Is she going to like a blue helmet? I mean, seriously. Oh, shit. I'm here, man. Says when I'm busy. His wife isn't even in the live stream. What's the deal with MTV2C? Why do you need it? I mean, funny story or a sad sob story? I'm busy. Funny story or a sad sob story? Who's on busy? I'm trying to recognize that freaking icon. I know I've seen it here a bunch of times. He doesn't like riding with his wife. That's man time. Tennessee's bike's new and blue. Joe Gonzalez. 6 months away from your wife. That sucks. You definitely need a helmet to keep from fucking banging yourself in the head. Probably shoot an eye out with that thing 6 months away from your wife. Ooh. Yesterday, I fucking hurt the shit out of my hand. I have a fucking, on my truck, on the tailgate, I have this like, it's like a hydraulic thing that lets the tailgate down slowly. And I use it all the time, just like pull the button and walk away. And whenever I do that, like I was hanging out with C-Lock yesterday, and he has an F-150 too. And I yanked the handle, and I was expecting it to come down slowly. But instead, that whole fucking tailgate just smashed right into my hand. It's a good possibility of fucking like, it hurt like hell. And I need to buy fucking C-Lock one of those fucking things, because apparently I forgot that that's not the way they always come. Oh. Do it with Mikey Sutton. My channel and the reason I started writing is dedicated to the depression and anxiety. I also started a shirt line design. Could I use a helmet? Sure. But I have one. It's for my road bike. Still poking at the sticker deal. I don't know what the fucking sticker deal was. Oh, Oda Busy, you're making me laugh. I like it. Brian, as you know, my bike is yellow. I totally lost track of what I was doing. Oh, I'm trying to get a helmet away. That's right. Oh, you should see this chick walking up the street right now. Missed it. I didn't. Weird. All right. Oh, I'm torn. I don't know what I want to do now. How the fuck do I do this? Check it out. This is what I'm going to do. Own a Bissy and want to ride bikes. I have a number between 1 and 10 in my head. The first one of you that guesses it gets the helmet. Cut it in half, give it to 2 people. Let's see. Oh. Tim Hurts. 69, motherfucker. I said 1 in 10, you bitches. 6.9. Neither one of these fucking guys are listening to the live stream, apparently. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He said, well, hell, I sent too many messages. You guys, I mean, you either fucking beat the fucking the spam bot or you actually get the right number up there. Onabisi doesn't have a number. He puts up smiley faces. When a ride still hasn't got a number up. He's talked to me twice and still has no number. I don't understand how it happens. Onabisi says 3, negative. When a ride bikes actually just got it at 9. So when a ride bikes, you have to send me your Instagram name so I can take a picture of it. So you can send me your address on Instagram, and then I will send you this helmet. And since I pulled out this other mud guard that I forgot that I had, I'll send that to Onabisi. So Onabisi, send me your Instagram, and then send me a message with your address on Instagram, and then send to you with When a Ride Bikes. All right, so I need to see that shit so I can fucking take a picture of it because I have a memory of a sieve. Brian Mahad said he was half right. Yes, you were. All right, come on, man. Everybody's waiting. I'm just standing around here drinking fucking beer. When a Ride Bike says Instagram. No, what's your Instagram fucking name? There it is. All right. Shoot me a message on Instagram, Wanna Ride Bikes, with your address, and I'll ship you that helmet. Oh, I need to fucking actually. Oh, I forgot to mark the last guy. So I know which one's which. Onabisi's still guessing numbers. Tell me your Instagram name, Onabisi. Wanna Ride Bikes. This is all I got. I need to fix this. And he said his name was, where'd he go? Wanna Ride Bikes. Robert. Oh, yeah. Robert. Hockey Bob. Man, you never got teased in school, did you? What's up with Onabisi? Onabisi, you can have the mud guard or you can say, go fuck yourself. So, up to you. Send me your Instagram. I'll send you the mud guard. Get this one. A face on. Is it Onabisi on Facebook too? I got to know it's really you. Otherwise, there's 60 other people who want a fucking mud guard. Right? You know what's funny is I took the picture earlier, like I'm supposed to fucking remember who the hell that is. Oh, God. Onabisi, is that your same name on Facebook? That's what I need to know. Waiting. What's the part when he said thank you, Robert? Jesus Christ, Mike. Fucking buzzkill. He needs to know that last name, right? Whenever you get like married, you either upgrade or downgrade, but whenever you're fucking the guy, you don't get the upgrade. You're like stuck. How do you think I feel being Schumacher? Like I didn't get teased as a kid. Why do you think I'm overweight? All you guys making fun of me when I was a kid. Where the fuck is Onabisi answering me that he, yes, is fucking Onabisi on Facebook? Why can't you find me? If you're looking on Instagram, I'm at B1KER B1. So at B1KER B1. On Facebook. All right. I'm going to see if I can do this way. Maybe this will, I'm going to put my finger in there. That makes sense. I need to go back and look at the other picture The first guy. The first guy's fucked now. What was his name? Bearded. No. Henry, that's what it was. Henry. I'm going to write Henry on this other box. Henry. All right. Oh, wait. And then Onabisi needs to get the fucking... This one. How do I mark this one? Some painter's tape. There we go. Oh, yeah. Thought of all that shit way ahead of time. Onabisi. All right. So we got Onabisi. Got a mud guard. Wait a minute. I don't think Henry was the helmet guy. Was Henry that helmet guy? I think Henry was the fucking guy I was giving the extra large to. Who gets the extra small? Man, it wasn't for... thank God this is a fucking recording. That's Henry. I totally forgot. I know, right? Onabisi gets this. I thought Henry was the guy that that had the veterans thing, right? Colt. Colt gets that helmet. Here, we'll cross this out. Not Henry. Colt. There we go. Oh, that's really funny. Because that one was for Henry. Not Colt. This one's for Colt. Colt. Winner. Winning. I can't spell. That's ridiculous. Colt, you're the one with the little head, right? And Robert's the one getting the Illuminati. And Henry's the one, not Colt, getting the Maya. And Onabisi is the one getting the mud guard. And I still have this koozie. You know what? You shouldn't have one koozie whenever you're drinking. You should probably have two koozies because you're freaking hanging out with some friends. So I'm going to make this one is going to be two koozies, some chain lube, a bunch of stickers, and a mud guard. That's what we got going on. And hopefully some way to remember. Oh, wait, another piece of fucking painter's tape. That's what we need. Another piece of painter's tape. All right. This one's going to go right there. Hopefully I'll remember who I'm getting that one to. All right. Rip a wheelie in those shorts. Dude, I put these on earlier because I was freaking working like a slave in my yard. And I just sprayed myself down with a hose, so thought it was the right thing to do. Israel says he needs the mud guard. How long have we been on this stream? Needs the lube and key Largo. I think MTB to see you're the one that your wife was gone for 6 months. You definitely need some lube. Yeah, Steve Y, what's up, dude? Yes, it's hot in Sac, but it's even hotter in my fucking garage because I fucking don't have any air conditioning out here, and I'm an idiot. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna put you guys on to be right back. I need to go check. The lady was taking a nap, and I think she was supposed to be going somewhere, and I think she might still be asleep. So I'm gonna be right back. Hang on, be right back. Be right back. Whew, just like that, lost a bunch of people. Sweet. See who wants to stay for a mud guard. What's up? Motherfucker, Steve Y. The poster child for e-bikes. Yeah, dude, if I keep drinking and not riding, that'll definitely be the case. So, moving on. For those of you guys that have still made it to this point or that have come in new, this is going to be the beginning of the Biker Bar series. So the Biker Bar is going to be a weekly live stream that will start at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you want to know the time otherwise, another time zone, look this shit up on Google. I'm not a mathematician. So here we are. In my garage, drinking beer, trying to give away one more thing. I have this mud guard from Dialed MTV and 2 of these badass beer koozies from Hand Up gloves. They like keep your beer cold. Bunch of stickers and some chain lube or chain wax for that matter from Dialed MTV as well. So that's what we're giving away right now. It's the last thing on the chopping block. Steve Y asked me when I rode last. The last time I rode was when JC Trails was out here. So if you saw that live stream, it was about a week and a half ago. So I've been busy trying to play house and working on editing. So I really haven't ridden. So the next ride that I do is going to be freaking shitty. It's going to be some work, that's for sure. All right. Is it a brown paper bag koozie? Yes, it is. That's the brown paper bag. And it's a koozie. All right. Trying to catch up here. What did I miss when I walked away? 109 in Phoenix? Holy shit. That's crazy. Hey, Mark Rides Bikes. Thanks for following me on Instagram, dude. I've been trying to get my Instagram and my Facebook game up because some of these vendors that I talk to like try to be able to get this free shit for you guys and for me, they want to see that I have a social media following outside of YouTube. So that's why I've been trying to bring that up as well. I've been having a lot of fun with Instagram. I'll tell you, honestly, my Instagram has been lacking for like the last week or so because I haven't been writing. So because I haven't been writing, I don't have a lot of pictures to post. So here we be, hanging out, Trying to give away a fucking mud guard and some stickers and koozies. What's up, Brian? Thanks for the beer fund. Appreciate that. $5. It's definitely much better spent towards beer rather than fucking gas in the overgrown Prius that I have. All right, so 46 people left here, losing some juice on the live stream. But hey, let's give this thing away. So what would be the way? You guys tell me some ways that we give this away, because I'm not a planner, so I didn't plan that out. What's the best way to give this mud guard and koozies away? First, I'm gonna get another beer because that seems fucking legit. What's up, Kyle? How you doing, brother? Landing him in Sedona. I'm gonna step up to the blood transfusion from track 7. I actually didn't think I was gonna like this, but it was really good. Let's see here. However many beers are in the fridge. I can't count that high. I really appreciate all you guys, dude, that are here. And I appreciate all you guys that are going to watch this after the fact. Like, honestly, the bottom line is I'm at 5150 and then some, because apparently you guys breezed past it faster than I could get this thing up. So one way or another, 5,150 subscribers. And I can't thank you guys enough. It's not like I can't put to words like how much it means to watch the channel grow. Yeah, I'm fucking light years away from quitting my job. I'm probably light years away from fucking being able to, like, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm light years away from fucking make my way to the next galaxy. No, but I really appreciate all you guys. Yeah, I really appreciate the support, because at the end of the day, dude, I'm a fucking fat guy that likes drinking beer and rides bikes like mediocrely. So I appreciate that you guys are part of my community, and I can't wait for this channel to grow to a point where I can do events like the Downeyville event around the U.S. and hopefully someday maybe even around the world. That would be really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to this thing continuing to grow. And I'm just, every time that something happens with the channel, like when I do events or I get emails from people. I got an email from a guy just the other day that said that he was in, like, going through recovery because he had a bad accident. And it's like, he's like, thanks for fucking making your videos, keeping me stoked. And it's like, who would have thought that I would be that guy, you know? Who would have thought that I would be the guy, like, making somebody stoked about fucking losing a bunch of weight when I'm fucking not doing that, you know? So I thank you guys more than you guys can thank me. Seriously. Means a lot. It really, really means a lot. Somehow I've connected with fucking 5,150 other motherfuckers. 5150 bitches. I'll drink 5150. Everybody drink 5150. $6.38. So I started at 5, so this is almost 2 hours. Typical biker live stream, right? So I have a story to go along with the theme of this live stream. And so what is, like, everybody up on the live stream right now, it's 50 of you guys in here. Tell me something just like in 2 or 3 words, something really crazy that's happening to you. And I'm going to tell you guys a story, something that's fucking almost unbelievable that happened to me. That's a crazy number, right? That's exactly what I was trying to do, Henry. You're like Captain Obvious. And you probably have a sense of humor just like me. Most people that fucking have a sense of humor like me follow this channel. Those of you that don't probably aren't watching. Shattered collarbone. Flatlined 4 times. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking legit. Just turned 37. That's a bummer. Dad got hit by a bull. Poor Henry with 2 ex-wives. I feel you, brother. Burns and Bruce was in a Dunkin' Donuts commercial. That's awesome, dude. The PV 5150. Oh my God, dude. I wanted that amp so bad. That's so funny you just said that. Flew off a cliff. A shark snuck up on me. Once cut a Ferrari in half. Oh, that is a legit fucking story, dude. Holy shit, dude. Oh my God, I feel like I should pick one of you guys for the fucking giveaway. Ate a quad of shrooms. Oh, shit. MJ3K, dude. Go ahead and put up your fucking Instagram name, dude, because you're getting the biker, this thumbs up mudguard, and the hand up koozie for 2 with some stickers, because that just made me fucking laugh my ass off. And I said I wanted some sad sob stories, and I said I wanted something that was gonna make me laugh. And fucking A, dude, they ate a quad of shrooms and was 5150 for a few hours. You fucking did it, dude. If you don't have an Instagram account, you can do it with Facebook too. I have a Facebook at B1KB. B1K Biker. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't even fucking say it right now. Biker, B1KER B1. So it's that at Instagram and at Facebook. Let me see. Oh, Unprofessional Cross says he actually has Tourette's. That's awesome, dude. I wish I had Tourette's. As much as I'm not trying to downplay what your problem is or your diagnosis is, that's fucking almost perfect, right? Where's this guy at? NGK. Oh, he has to make an account first. So once you make the account, let me know that if you, like Unprofessional Kyle said, if you did a lot of drugs, that would be pretty funny. I have a different story then. I did do a whole shitload of shrooms in Amsterdam once. That was a career-defining moment. But that was not the story that I was going to tell. Whenever you make your account, and then G3K, put it up there, and hopefully I can catch it, because otherwise I'm fucked. So, the story that I was going to tell, I'm waiting for him to make an account. Because if I start telling the story, I'm not going to be able to pay attention to the fucking comments. Mike Rides Bike says he has all kinds of drug stories. All right. So I'm going to follow back up with Ninja 3K. I don't know how to fucking say his name. I don't even know what he's trying to do by that name. But anyways, so fuck. I got to get into the zone. So check this out. Something crazy that happened to me in my life that most people probably won't believe, and is a really odd story, is that I was struck by lightning. So not directly like right in my head, but pretty damn close. I don't have any of the. I could make this social media true by posting pictures of the story, but I will do my best right now live. Obviously, I didn't think about it before I did that to tell this story. So I was in the infantry in the U.S. Army in Bosnia, and in Bosnia we were guarding this runway that was like the way that all the planes came in. Like if you're like into like politics and shit, there was like a kind of like a little bit of a scandal-ish thing, that something that Hillary Clinton said, and she was in Bosnia talking about how like guns were firing in or whatever, and the airport or the runway that she was on was in Tuzla, Bosnia. That's the runway that we were guarding as part of our mission. So when we would do this mission, or while we were there, we had like a couple of different things that we would do. We'd either do guard on the runway, and you do that for a week on, and then you go to the other thing. The other thing would be you would do mounted patrols or foot patrols, and then the other thing you would do would be like QRF, which is quick reactionary force. So if anything happened in the American sector, we had to get on helicopters and go out and do that. So it was like guard, QRF, patrols. I'm missing something. There was something else that we did. Whatever. Anyways, so we would go out, and we had these like towers that we were on guard in, and they were along the runway. There was 3 of them, and they stood about the same height as like if you were on the second story balcony. That's about how high you would be. So yeah, start the story with here's a real shocker. And so and these towers were like basically like 4 posts, like 4 big wooden posts. They were like probably about as wide as my body. And then on the top of like about at like a second story level was a platform, and then that had all sandbags around it, and it was open up all the way around. And then it had sandbags on top of that in case we got like incoming fire or something like that. And then there was just a ladder on the one spot of the square that went down. So it was like sandbags all around, just enough space for a ladder that you would crawl down to the ground. And so you would be out, like when you were on the guard week, it was 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So hang on, mountain bike geek. I got you. So whenever we would do that, like you'd be out there for a week with like the same dude. So like you're like hearing your life story, and yeah, that's great. You can only have so much conversations with people until like that gets over. So until you're like kind of like it gets boring. That's what I was trying to say. So we were in Bosnia for a year. So like let's just say we were doing like 3-week rotations. Every 3 weeks you'd be back in the guard again. So when it started getting cold out, they were allowing they bought those like 50-gallon like gas canisters, like those big like when you see like toxic waste spill videos, like that big fucking metal container that's holding the radioactive material. Like those things were at the bottom of all our towers, and they would allow us to make a fire in that so that we could like try to keep warm through the night. So like being a typical 20-year-old freaking 19-year-old fucking kid, like, and you're giving us the ability to make fire, we apparently took that to the next level. So we would take like this fuel that you were like, basically it was like the same fuel you put in your vehicles or anything else. Like they came in those big 5-gallon jugs. So like those big like plastic jugs that some people see like on the back of their like Jeeps or whatever, like they would have those fucking jugs full of, I think it was called JP8 was the fuel. And we were allowed to take that out, and we would take like all broken up like pallets and shit. And we would throw these pallets into that fucking 55-gallon drum. Thank you for whoever that was. And we would fucking pour the gas on it, and it would make a big fire. And so being young and fucking bored, we would put more and more fuel into that fucking drum and make a bigger fire. So this went on for like a week or two, you know. It was like one guard or whatever, and it would be like, let's make it bigger, let's make it bigger, let's make it bigger. So we ended up this one day, we're going out there. It's me and this guy named, oh shit, just forgot his name. It'll come back to me in a second. Jerzak was his name. Me and this guy named Jerzak. He was from the East Coast, like fucking he had an accent. It was like New York or New Jersey or something like that. And we went out to this fucking guard tower and we had a bunch of pallets. And we were supposed to like break the pallets down, put them in the fucking drum, and set that shit on fire. But we apparently were fucking not, that wasn't our plan. So we pile all these pallets up and we take this like 5-gallon jug of fucking fuel, like basically gasoline, and just dump it all over it. And we set this fucker on fire. Like I used to smoke cigarettes back then, like whoop, and poof, it goes up, dude. And it just starts raining right about the same time. And the fire, this is like, I mean, it's really like, there's so much fuel in there. All of the fucking wood is going to burn like that, right? So we start this fire and it's literally like, so like I said, the bottom of the platform is about 2 stories. The top of the platform is probably about 3 stories. So, I mean, this fire is literally as tall as the tower. I mean, it is fucking out of control big. And we're just like, what's up, America, motherfucker? And so we're laughing and having a good time. This rainstorm's just coming in at the same time. Starts just fucking pouring rain on us. 27 seconds later, the fuel runs out. The wood is gone. The fire is fucking diminishing. And we get up into the tower. And as we're up into the tower, like the protocol for doing guard was both of us are supposed to be up all night long watching our sector. And as a good American soldier, what we really did was one of us would sleep and the other one would not watch our sector. They would watch to make sure that our sergeant wasn't coming to fucking bust us for being asleep. So this rainstorm comes in and thunder and lightning is just like cooking off. And I remember saying to Jerzak, what the fuck, dude? We aren't going to get any goddamn sleep tonight. And right about then, this lightning starts like striking, and I'm literally watching. Like I grew up in Pennsylvania, dude. There's thunder and lightning storms all the fucking time. Like I normally like where I grew up, like you see lightning up on the hill, you know, like way far away, and then the thunder would like shake your whole house. So like thunder and lightning didn't really affect me. Like out here in California, when there's lightning and thunder, it's on the news. Like it's really a big fucking deal. I don't get it. So anyways, this lightning starts striking and it's hitting trees that are like 100 yards from our tower. Like, because they got it all the foliage is like cleared out because obviously it's a fucking runway for airplanes. So like it's hitting trees. Like I'm literally watching it. 1, a minute later, 2 over there, 3 minutes later, 3 over there, like watching it hit trees and then blowing up like out on this tree line. Never once in my fucking like 19-year-old brain did I think, hey, lightning hits the big rod that's sticking out in the middle of nowhere. And we are in the middle of nowhere with the big fucking building sticking up in the air. So right about the time that I said that fucking to Jerzak about us not getting any sleep, I need to take a second. Those of you guys that aren't as old as me, I'm 40 years old. There was a movie out that was called Pulp Fiction. And in Pulp Fiction, there was this scene where this guy overdoses. And when he overdoses, they take this big needle and they just slam it into his chest. And they fucking pump this adrenaline into him. And whenever he wakes back up, he's like, that was fucking trippy. So with that being said, I say that comment to Jerzak about us not getting any sleep. And he was going to like hit the radio to talk to the guy at the next tower or say something. I don't remember what it was. And next thing you know, fucking all hell broke loose. And it was like, the best way that I can explain it is in the movies, whenever like a nuclear bomb hits and there's like a wave of like the nuclear bomb just like melting everything down, you know, like when you see that in the movies. Like it was like that. I saw this blue flash, and that wave, so to speak, hit me, like hit my whole body. And whenever that happened, like it was like instant black, right? And I was a apprentice electrician before I went into the military. So I knew that 0.1 amp stopped your hearts. And so whenever that like electricity hit me, for some reason I knew that it was the lightning that hit me. And I remember thinking to myself, 0.1 amp stops your heart. 0.1 amp stops your heart. I just kept repeating that. 0.1 amp stops your heart. And I remember thinking to myself, like, fuck, dude, this is it. You know, gonna find out what it's like to die. And I remember me being like kind of okay with it. It was like, oh well, guess that is what it is, you know. And I remember in my head though, I kept saying that 0.1 amp stops your heart. 0.1 amp stops your heart. And I'm laying there thinking that over and over again. And I'm hearing this screaming. And the screaming just starts getting louder and louder and louder. 0.1 amp stops your heart. Screaming's getting louder. 0.1 amp stops your heart. Screaming's getting louder and louder and louder and louder. And ultimately, I realized that the screaming was me. And once I realized it was me screaming, I was like, I stopped. I was like, holy shit. And so like the way I told you that tower was laid out, like it kind of blew me back in a way that like my head and my shoulders were laying off of where the ladder went down. And the way that like let's say this is the spot where the ladder is that I'm kind of laying off the side, there's like a row of sandbags there, so that if we were getting incoming fire, we could like get behind those sandbags and shoot down at. And so Jerzak had landed on the other side of those sandbags, and he comes like crawling on his hands and knees or his elbows around the edge of those sandbags right about that same time. And when he looks at me, he's like, oh my God, are you okay? And I looked at him and I go, that was fucking trippy. Just like fucking Pulp Fiction, which we were watching a lot of. And instantly Jerzak's like, fuck you, Schumacher. I can't believe you're making a fucking joke right now. We're fucking almost died and you're fucking making a goddamn joke. And he's cussing me out about fucking why. I'm just like, that's the only way I know how to deal with shit is like humor. Obviously, you guys watch my channel. Like, hey, I fucked up. I'm going to make a joke about it. And so as he's cussing me out, all of a sudden, the fire department comes up the fucking ladder. And apparently they were driving down the runway to our tower because we had that huge fucking fire and they thought that our tower was on fire. So they sent the fire department out. And while all that happened, the fire department said that they saw the lightning hit our tower. And when it hit, they said that they were about like 50, 100 yards away. And they said all the hair on their body just stood up and laid down. And the guys that were in the next tower down, which was probably about 3 football fields away, they said our tower lit up like a fucking light bulb. And they thought for sure that we were all fucking dead in there. And that the fire department guy came up, Jerzak's fucking yelling at me. Next thing you know, like at that point, like I kind of came to and we got down, we got out of guard for the night. They took us back to the med tent. And apparently there was also a group of guys that were doing the perimeter patrol at the same time, and lightning had hit the concertina wire. It looks like kind of razor wire. There was like piles of that on 2 sides, and there was a path down the middle, and the lightning hit that concertina wire and like made like a wall, like a guillotine across the top, and fucking knocked all those guys down. So those guys, like all 6 or 8 of them, and us 2, all got struck by lightning at almost the same time, and we're all back in the med center. And lo and behold, like the medical staff is fucking cracking on us because all of us infantry guys don't fucking wear underwear apparently. And it was just, we got out of guard for the night, and the Army way was the next day we were back on guard. So that was the story of me fucking getting struck by lightning. The Army newspaper came by and they asked me like how I felt about it, and of course more jokes. I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna play the lottery now. And so apparently I haven't played the lottery successfully because I still haven't won. But that's the story of how I got fucking struck by lightning. So there you go. A little something from B1KER that you'd never expect, but maybe makes more sense on why I'm all fucking kinds of stupid, right? All right, so Mountain Bike Geek said he had something on my Hangouts that I was supposed to pay attention to.
Yeah,
I don't. Oh, that's weird. There he is. I don't hear any audio from you, dude.
My mic's
So,
working.
whatever you got going on, dude, your audio is not working. I think because your audio is not working, that's why it's not giving you like maybe disjoin and rejoin. Because I can't see why your audio wouldn't be working. Let me unmute YouTube just for a second, just to see if that's what's doing it. Say something.
Talking now?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Your home computer.
That shit ain't working. Oh! You came up, but I still don't have your audio, dude.
I don't know.
All right.
I'll just talk to you in the stream.
Whatever he's saying, I have no clue. Maybe there's something I need to do. There's a good chance that if it had anything to do with me, I fucked it up. So, anyways, that was how I got struck by lightning. Here for 5150. I feel like that's appropriate for me to tell that story on my 5,150 fucking subscriber update. I appreciate all you guys out here. Oh, I still haven't given away the fucking wait, did I? No, I did. Oh wait, that's the other thing I need to do. Who was the dude I was giving that shit away to? Ninja Geek or something like that. Steve Wise said, weirdly enough, I forgot you told me that story in Downeyville. Yeah, dude, no, it is definitely, it's one of those things, man. Is one of those things. I actually had, you could see, I had like pictures of it, but they didn't come out the greatest. But I had like down my legs, you could actually see the exact path that the electricity took because my hair was singed, like down these like little like lines of my hair being singed down my body. And the tower legs were like, they were like huge fucking pieces of wood. And the one was like shattered from the inside out from that electricity that hit us. So pretty crazy, pretty fucking crazy thing to happen. But here we are, fucking years later. And it is what it is, right? I want to make sure that the CNGK guy that came up earlier, if he's still on, just want to confirm that he hit me up on Instagram or whatever whenever he made the account. With that all being said, let's see here. Where is my Instagram? My Instagrammies. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you should probably fucking do that. There's Huck and Bob. Got that dude. Here's Colt. Got that dude. Oh, he's right in fucking Brentwood. That's close by. Huck and Bob, you didn't send me your address, dude. What the fuck, man? Can't send you the shit if you don't send me your address. And then the rest of you guys, I'm assuming maybe on Facebook. Let's check Facebook real quick. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Otherwise, this is going to make it really awkward trying to fucking find you. Now I'm reading all my shit. Hey, check me out. That's not the dude. Arizona Bissy. That's 1, 2, 3 people. And there's one more person that I'm missing. Who's the other person? We got Onabisi. The J&K guy. I don't know where the fuck he went. Oh, there he is. Ninja JK. How the fuck do I even send a message? Does it have to be the phone app or can I do it from the browser? Oh, the browser sucks, dude. You probably have to do it from the phone app. What's your Instagram? Did you do on Instagram or Facebook? Let's see here. Oh shit, fucking Robert Hockenbob is from PA. That's my fucking home state. What up, brother? I'll drink to you while we wait for fucking Ninja to fucking send me a message. There's Henry. I got Henry now. All right, so we're waiting for the Ninja. Dangerous Dave. There he is. All right, let's take a picture of that shit before I fuck this up. My whole finger in there. Whoop, whoop. All right. Sweet. All right, guys. That's all I got. All 48 of you bitches that hung out for the whole fucking, what is it? 2 hours for the first fucking biker bar. Sunday nights, 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST. That's it, man. 2 hours. I'm hoping to keep them at 2 hours as well. I have some good ideas of how it's going to go. I want to tell you guys for sure that I really, truly appreciate everything that you guys do for me. Watching my videos, thumbs up, hitting Amazon links, joining my Patreon. I'm actually going to start to try to do some like Patreon only live streams where you guys can actually join in and just chat with me. So that's another reason to join the Patreon. So I really appreciate everybody, dude. Seriously. Cannot fucking raise my glass high enough to you guys. Look, I'll raise it right off the fucking screen. Thank you all for being part of the biker community. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be standing here. Seriously. I appreciate it more than the words that I can fucking vomit out of my mouth right now. So thank you very much, everybody. It only takes a bike to be a biker. Get the fuck out and be one, bitches. How the fuck do I stop this thing now? I don't even know. For fuck's sake. I probably ought to just close this. Oh, now I'm opening another browser. Hey, fuckers. Oh, I'm going to just shut you off. Ah, fuck it. Fuck all you motherfuckers. 5150, bitches.